Hello, Detective Felix.
I'm doing fine. Good to see you, Dr. Patrick. How are you doing?
I'm also doing great, I thank God. So did you close the Njiguna's case?
Yeah, I did close the case. Not to mention with the help of the latest forensic equipments and a little bit of luck.
That's nice. So what do I owe this visit? Marriage problems again.
No. This time it's different.
So what's the problem?
Well, the problem is, there is this case I'm working on. Just like the Njuguna's case, this one is tough.
What is tough?
Well, this case I'm working on, it's not logical. It's crazy. You know what? Never mind.
Hey. A problem shared is a problem solved.
Well, what I'm about to tell you may sound crazy. And I don't think you'll believe me.
Try me.
There's this case I'm working on about a 17-year-old girl who was brutally murdered.
Did you find out who did it?
Well, that's where the problem is. You see, I've got bad news and really bad news.
That's interesting. So what's the bad news?
The bad news is the guy who is our main suspect didn't do it.
And what's the really bad news?
The really bad news is, and most controversial, is that our main suspect did it.
Hey, detective. I am a bit confused here.
You are yet to be confused. You still haven't heard anything.
Okay, go on.
The suspect's name is Mr. John, and we have enough proof that he did it.
But you said the same suspect didn't do it.
Well, Dr. Patrick, we have overwhelming evidence pointing towards Mr. John. And even we have witnesses who say that they saw Mr. John talking to the girl moments before she was found dead. And even more surprisingly, after the autopsy was done, Mr. John's fingerprints were found all over the girl's body.
I don't know much about the law. But by your narration it's clear that Mr. John is the murderer. Without a doubt.
But shockingly, even with that strong evidence, he didn't do it. He had a solid alibi.
What do you mean?
You see, the murder took place at Nairobi between 2:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. But contradictingly, Mr. John was at Mombasa that same time.
This doesn't make sense.
And mysteriously, to prove he was at Mombasa, several witnesses saw him, and even a local CCTV bank camera captured him at the same time the murders took place.
I have never experienced anything like this. How can one person be at two different places at the same time? Are you sure this is not a movie story?
See, I'm also confused as you are. I can't produce this case to the court because...
Yes. Because it's contradicting. I can't picture myself telling anyone what you just said. I would look stupid. Anyway, I am sorry, but I don't want to believe what you just said to me.
You're joking, right?
Are we done here? I don't know what is it you are smoking. You need to quit. And please let us talk tomorrow, hopefully when you are the real Detective Felix.
I thought you're supposed to help people. You're a psychiatrist. Dr. Patrick, I'm telling the truth.
I totally get it, son, you are confused. I know it's because of your family issues. But smoking weed is not an option.
I am not high, doctor.
Okay, you know what? You need to leave.
Alright, I'm leaving. But remember, this is the beginning of something big. You've heard of COVID-19? You've heard of UFOs, things falling from the sky, adverse weather conditions, every major country having nuclear plants. Food for thought.